We're all in danger.
I feel a disturbance. If we are to reach the outer world tonight, we must leave behind us all thoughts that are hostile and on a low emotional level.
Who was the president? Who was the 1981? Which Star Wars episode was the destruction about to run? Grab the smartest friends, you know it's time to start the game. R-rated trivia, we're here to train your brain.
Ooh, are we on? Is this thing working? All right, so this is the 10 at 10. This is Viewer Submission Tuesday. Oh, here we go. This is Colt. This is Barris.
Hello, everybody. Oh, I don't have any light on.
And yeah, for those of you who don't know what's happening, this is the 10 at 10. First off, free trivia, 10 questions. But every Tuesday night is a special night. As you guys just saw the graphic, it's Viewer Submission Tuesday, which means usually it's either myself, Barris, maybe Brett writing a game. But tonight, your game has been written by one of our regular players, and that player is Andrew.
Hey, everybody.
How are you?
Barris, hey, Colt. Nice to see you guys.
Yeah.
Nice seeing you
Pleasure,
too.
always. This worked out nicely because before we realized that a Tuesday was May the 4th, and I happened to get another sci-fi game. You sent a couple games, and one of them was a sci-fi game, so
Cool.
we ended up making a
Perfect.
theme out of it all. Yeah.
Made it easier on us.
Sounds good to me, man.
Yeah, so the name of the game is, I guess, sci-fi quotes, sci-fi fantasy quotes. If you want to play, make sure you go into that link at the bottom of the screen, crowd.live/Andrew. We're going to start in about 5 minutes, but until then, we're just going to kind of let people linger on in.
Cool.
Keep our
I
eye
hope
on
you
it.
guys like it. These are some of my favorite quotes, favorite movies. Pretty cool
Yeah, that's
stuff.
awesome. Yeah, because I mean, a lot of quotes are memorable from specific movies. Sometimes, but like people will get confused. Like I'm one of those people that get movie quotes confused all the time.
Yeah, me too.
That aren't like the big like I'll be back or whatever. But,
Yeah.
yes,
I try to have some new stuff as well as old, but I am one of those old farts that thinks they don't make them like they used to. The movies from the 80s and 90s,
Oh,
I think
of course.
definitely had a lot more heart.
There's a couple on this one while I was putting it in that seem obvious, but you kind of like, yeah, maybe people are going to have some trouble with this one.
Yeah, well, I hope I wasn't too much of a jerk. I put in a couple
My initial
answers.
fear putting this in is some of the quotes. I know there's some kind of character limit on putting a question in, and some of these
It's hard.
quotes
I know.
go on. It's like 3 minutes.
That's awesome.
But yeah, it all fit. We got the gifts
Cool.
selected by Andrew and notes as well on every question.
Oh, look at that. Notes and gifts. Here's the
That's right,
trifecta.
yeah.
Try to make your job easier, man. I know it's hard. You guys do it day after day, so try to save you some energy. And you come up with good stuff too.
Yeah, we try. There's a lot of information out there. Though. I actually, I just did trivia tonight at Parkville, a bar rated game. It was like really for 42 teams, and like everybody was outside, playing on their phones. So it was a good time. And then tomorrow they probably won't wear masks.
Yeah, that starts tomorrow. I didn't realize it was that soon. Yeah.
Got my vaccine right here. Boom, totally filled out.
Yeah, I got mine too.
Waiting, no superpowers just yet. I think when it's their eclipse, that's when the superpowers kick in.
I'm on Thursday, so I'll be there too.
Oh, yep. And then you'll have your superpowers.
Yeah.
Ooh, I want invisibility.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take time travel.
That's a better one. So what else we got going on? Tomorrow is a sports game for those that do like the sports ones. Brett won't be here, but I pretty much got a game together. Cerebral Sports, and I don't know if I'm going to give these away yet or not. I don't know if I want to say it, but I have Yargo tickets, but I don't know if I want to give them away.
Ooh.
I have to make sure they're either Friday or Saturday. I'm not sure which ones I'm going to give away.
I don't even like. I'm not really a baseball fan, but that stadium is so nice.
It's so pretty.
I would love to go back. Yeah.
And even if you don't win tickets, they're really not expensive. I mean, like it's the same as going to a movie almost. It's like $20 a ticket. I mean, there's no beer at the movies though, so or foul balls. No, at least not my movie theaters.
People are filtering in slowly. It's Tuesday night. I guess people got plans.
Yeah, I mean, it was 80 degrees out today, so
I know.
I can imagine people are still out and about because it's just so nice out. Like there are still people at Parkville when I left. There's gastropubs and stuff like that. So, especially with tomorrow being a big day, I think everybody just wants to be out and about.
Yeah, what do you think? The 10 at 10, maybe it'll be the 11 at 11.
Maybe sometimes at 10, sometimes not at 10. 11 can do. 11 I could do. That's not that hard. Or maybe just put it on autopilot, like I said. You just tune in at 10 and it just starts. But you have to be on time.
Oh, yeah. We'll figure it out because, it's nice to have this game. Not only for the people watching, but for myself. I don't want to speak for Barris, but
definitely keeping my sanity. I'll tell you that much. And
a little bit.
It gives me more ideas for more. Like I literally just came up with an idea for a game today. It's called "Who's That Weirdo?" So like, I'm just gonna take weird like characters from like television and movie mascots, things like that. Not really sports mascots, but like the Spot from 7-Up. Like you would have to tell me his name is the Spot. Something weird like that. That's the only one I can think of that I don't want to give away. One red character that just came back into marketing. But that was the first one I thought of. I was like, he's a weirdo. I thought of all these weirdos I know, and I'm like, yeah, but no, like real just people, all characters.
That sounds like it could be fun.
Yeah, it is, and it's all pictures, so it's all gonna be like.
I have to say, Barris, I got to give you props. You're a super nerd. I thought I was a nerd, and you never cease to impress me and surprise me.
My nerdom goes deep because I know like a lot about just like,
I see
random
that
stuff. It's random, very random.
Yeah, but it makes it fun.
And it's stuck in my head, and I don't know why.
It's very
math
cool.
is hard. I can't remember math. Yes, Todd, the Noid. Thank you for giving away answer number 1. I don't really care. I really don't care if it's or not. But that's where the Noid is back. That's what gave me the idea. I saw the commercial and I was like, I remember the Noid. I remember the Noid had a game. I remember the Spot had a game. Ooh, those are weird characters. Oh, what about that one character from Saturday Night Live? What about
I used to rent that from the video store back when that was the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Sega Genesis game. Yeah. Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Oh.
I don't know if anyone's joined since the last time we've waited. We got one more, so let's get the game going. I think.
Okay.
Why not? Why not?
Boom. Uh-oh. Why is it not turning? Oh, sorry. That's my text alert.
You shake your phone.
No, it's even better. It's like, no, every time I get a text or an email, it goes off. When I get a lot of spam email, it goes off like 8 times in a row.
All right, so the game format of this game is the same as a normal game. So what that means is you have multiple choice for questions 1 through 8 and 10 as well, which is going to be a double point, and then 9 is going to be a right and answer. The game, I guess I'll explain this because maybe it's not clear, but the question is only going to be a movie quote. And then the options are going to pop up, and that's going to be most of the time 4 movies. I think in one case it's 4 characters, but for the most part, you got to either say a character in the movie. Yeah,
it's on the same basis.
I don't think it needs too much explaining. I think it's clear what you got to do. All right, so let's get the game started. The first thing you'll see is a countdown. Crowd.live/Andrew for any stragglers. And away we go.
Away we go.
I think the first one is possibly the only character one. I think most of the time it's... Yeah, okay. The rest of these are movies. But for the first question, and oh boy, I'm going to have to work tonight. I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. Attack ships on fire off the shoulder of Orion. I've watched sea beams glitter in the dark near the Tannhauser Gate. All those moments will be lost in time like tears in the rain. All right, so is that a quote from Bishop, the T-1000, Roy Batty, or David 8?
Ooh.
There's a lot of good callbacks in this, like things that aren't the answer, but I'm like,
oh snap.
I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
If this is what I think it is, that wasn't my first thought, but now I'm looking at the answers. I'm like,
all right, let's take a look at what everyone said, and kind of all over the place, but equal answers for Roy Batty and Bishop. The correct answer is Roy Batty, and like I said, we got notes for everything. Roy Batty played the great.
That's Roy Batty by Rutger Hauer in Blade Runner. So,
not the newer Blade Runner.
No, this is the scene on the rooftop where he's talking to Harrison Ford, and he could have killed him, but he decided, he valued life. And to me, that's his signature role. That's kind of like Val Kilmer as Doc Holliday. Sometimes these actors, there's one role that's like, oh my God, how do you not get an Oscar nomination for that?
He should have got an Oscar for Mad Mardigan.
That movie, Tombstone, also includes an actor that pops up a lot in here. All right.
I think I know.
Let's look at the rankings after every question. We're going to bring this up. And Miriam so far is in the lead. The only other contender is Prunce. Everyone else is tied with no points. But
I'm in third place.
We've only begun. We've only begun. Here we go. Question number 2. And again, now we're doing movies instead of characters. Hope is the only thing stronger than fear. A little hope is effective. A lot of hope is dangerous. A spark is fine as long as it's contained. Oh no, the video started. Is it The Hunger Games, V for Vendetta, The Purge, or Logan's Run?
Oh no! I think I know what it is, and I think I messed up.
The gifts are sometimes hints, but sometimes not.
I couldn't show the scenes from the movie. That would give it away. But
that'd be too easy.
But there's some like this. There's some that are like gifts that more relate to a wrong answer. So don't trust the gifts. Let's see what everyone said.
I don't know.
Hunger Games getting 50%.
Stabbing everybody.
The Hunger Games is correct, and let me bring up that note because I think that explains what you just watched. That was Donald Sutherland, who is responsible for the quote.
And that's why I had the gift. That's actually him in an early movie, one of my favorites called Eye of the Needle. And he plays this German spy, an assassin called the Needle. And it was kind of scary funny because every time he was about to kill somebody, the stiletto comes out. And it was just unbelievable, like a great role.
Dang.
Oh, man. I'm going to look that up and see what it's on.
Yeah, I kind of see this.
It's a great movie.
Score time, Miriam still in the lead. Markham X in a close second. Barris now with some points. And Prunce just out of the top 3. All right, 2 questions down. Let's keep it going. Number 3 is this. This is the one I was worried about. Not fitting.
I'm ready, man. Check it out. I am the ultimate badass, state-of-the-art badass. You do not want to fuck with me. Check it out. Hey, don't worry. Me and my squad of ultimate badasses will protect you. Check it out. Independently targeting particle beam phalanx, VRAP, fry half a city with this puppy. We got tactical smart missiles, phase plasma pulse rifles, RPGs. We got sonic electric ball breakers. We got nukes. We got knives, sharp sticks.
All right, Starship
That was well done, Garth.
The Expanse or Aliens.
No, wait, do I know this?
This
No,
one's
I
got
don't think I know it.
some
I think I
great
messed up.
notes. In fact, one of my favorite alliances in the notes.
One of these movies I've never seen, and I hope it's not that. I really do. But one of them is like a kind of a cult classic. Yeah.
I could see any of these being the answer, but most of the people are saying Starship Troopers. One answer each for the other results.
Good
But
guess.
the answer is
Oh,
Bill Paxton in
That's
Alien.
Hudson,
is that,
played by
not
Bill Paxton.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
In
yeah.
fact, if we
You know
want
what?
to bring up the
It's funny,
notes,
the more I kept saying it, the more I kept thinking of him. And I don't know why I was thinking Starship Troopers because
Yeah. Well, he just has so many
Definitely.
great lines there, like "Game
Yeah.
over, man,"
Game
or
over, man.
"Express
Game
elevator
over,
hell
man.
going down."
Oh,
I
yeah.
got an army buddy who's just like him, who's kind of a loose cannon, but I think everybody needs a friend like that in their life. He's just like a douche, but he's such a fun guy, you know.
Oh,
It's
man.
like
Yeah.
the beautiful thing is I watched Aliens like maybe a couple weeks ago. So
I was just talking about the movie
fresh in
today,
me, yeah.
and I was talking about how Ridley Scott did not do Aliens; he did Alien, and I was like,
yeah,
I had it wrong. I had it
that
backwards.
was James Cameron.
James Cameron. Yeah,
There's a lot of
Yeah.
great quotes in that. I mean, "Game On" by Hicks and Hudson, "Game Over." They made it popular. I mean, it was in the vernacular. But to me, a lot of these quotes, they're kind of in our subconscious. We use it. We think about it.
yeah. It's just one of
Yeah.
those things that we heard it so much
Oh.
that you
that
don't ever
very
really.
much applies to some of the future questions. But by the way, Miriam is kind of the team to beat right now. She's not
Yeah.
dominating.
Nice, Miriam.
But I wouldn't count out anyone. Markham X, EPTA 23. All right. Let's keep this moving. Question number 4. Here we go. Listen, man, I've never been in one of these. Yeah, well, I've never been with 2 girls at the same time before, but you can bet when that day comes, I'll make it work. Is that from Minority Report, Total Recall, Edge of Tomorrow, or Universal Soldier?
Oh, I don't know this one.
Question number 4. I've
Wait!
not seen one of these.
Oh, I have not seen one of these.
Oh, wait,
either, but now I'm
actually
thinking
2. I just feel like I've seen Minority Report, but I don't think I ever have.
I've definitely seen. I saw that in the theater, and I remember having a deep conversation after, like, do you think that will ever happen? Like, they'll track every single person. It's kind of, I don't know. I just got a vaccination, so it's very possible.
All right, answers are in, and Total Recall is getting the most votes.
Oh,
And I could very much see that being the answer, but the answer is Edge of
no.
Tomorrow.
I'm
Alright,
I'm
guys.
thinking of the guy that's like, I got 5.
I think I
kids
made
to
it a little
feed.
bit too hard, but if you know what the scene is where Tom Cruise is about to try on that mech suit, and he goes, "I've never tried one of these." You know, he's just this PR guy, and that's what the guy says to him, and that's a great movie. That's one of the new movies that I think.
Yeah, and I haven't
I
Stand
seen
did
out.
that.
enjoy it.
I've seen all of these, but that.
But I always remembered the
it's
scene
good.
from Catch Me If You Can with Leonardo DiCaprio and the 2
Two
stewardesses.
stewardess, yeah. I got 5 kids. to
Another
feed.
Bill Paxton.
Yeah, Bill Paxton was his Sergeant Farrell from Science Hill. He's such a great character actor.
We have a shakeup,
Ooh.
but it's a 1-point difference between first and second.
Holy
EPTA
smokes!
in
Nice.
first, Miriam in second. Markham X in third, Barris and Prunce. All right. Here we go. Question number 5. He's these. He tasks me, and I shall have him. I'll chase him around the moons of Nibia and around the Antares maelstrom and around perdition's flame before I give him up. Is that from Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, Battlefield Earth, I Am Legend, or Flash Gordon? I laugh because now I'm thinking of Battlefield Earth, and that movie is insane.
Is that the John Travolta one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think
Or
I've ever
is
seen.
that-
I think I was told not to watch it, so I never did. But that is, I mean, I've watched
it's one of
plenty of
those
movies.
like so bad it's good movies.
Yeah.
Dare I say?
Look, I remember like Boxheart. He looks kind of like a Klingon, but like
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, that's the only thing.
I think, and his right hand man is Forrest Whitaker, and there's some part where he turns on him. He's like, "I'm not your friend." That's what I mostly remember about that. Let's see what everyone said. Answers across the board. Most of them saying Battlefield Earth. I hope it's not because they heard me say it, because that is not the answer. The answer is Star Trek 2.
Yes,
I was
right.
going to put that GIF, but that would then the gig would be up. Everyone would be choosing that.
yeah. I don't. You know, it's funny. I don't know Star Trek at all, and because you said Battlefield Earth, I didn't pick it.
Well, I told you I'm a super nerd. It's not just Star Trek, but it's the original series. I don't watch the new shit.
Oh,
But,
what about Next Generation?
Yeah, I'm an
I heard
elitist.
is the best.
They did Wrath of Khan for the second live action movie with
Yeah,
Zachary
but
Quinto?
it was a much different. Like what makes the original one better, I think. I mean, they're using quotes from Moby Dick. This is Moby Dick, basically.
Yeah.
Round the Cape of Good Horn. Round the
See, everything
Norway.
about this sounded like Moby Dick too, and I was like, huh.
Yeah,
That's
I'm a classics
really cool.
guy.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, and they had A Tale of Two Cities. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. I love that. When to me, the old Star Trek, what makes it better is it's basically Captain's Horatio Hornblower, and it's the Odyssey too. And their 5-year mission, they're meeting aliens like the Cyclops. And actually, that was my shtick when I got on Millionaire. Was basically I said I love trivia because it's like being Captain Kirk or MacGyver. I mean, you can't be Spock and know everything, but if you're cunning like Odysseus, you can find a way to figure out about stuff you don't know, but stuff you do know.
Yeah, cool.
So there's a lot of game theory. I also tutor on the side.
Mhm.
So I tutor SAT, LSAT, GMAT, all standardized tests. I was always 99%. And all my students, I tell them, this is like martial arts and this is like trivia, because basically if you can focus and calm your mind, everybody can get a perfect score. You just need to focus on what you know and have confidence in what you know.
Yeah, and then you can eliminate things that are obviously wrong.
Yeah, easier said than done.
Oh, everybody can do it. Just
It is really
we all
you know what, to attest to that though, a lot of your games, when you do win, like you'll get like all of them right, but you have to like look through, like you reason it out instead of just picking something quickly.
Yeah, that's why a lot of times I'll lose even though I get everything right because I'm slow, because I'll take my time.
Yeah.
I don't. A lot of times when I rush, darn, I hit the wrong one. What the hell did I do that for? You know?
Tell me about it.
But it's cool. That's all part of the game.
Yeah, it is.
Ooh, halfway through the game. That was question number 5. We got 5 to go. Don't forget the last one we have is a
Hey, Zellman. It's good to
double
have. I was
points.
wondering where he was.
Yeah, join the game. You're not too late. The scores you can still win.
Yeah, you really can.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys don't want to use my martial arts quiz. It's a little bit too nerdy. I was saying to my friend, he's also a black belt, and we used to practice back in there. I said, man, maybe we should leave out the questions about specific techniques. I don't think people will appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, I will have no idea.
Well, you know,
or in the order of the belts. Like, I don't even know that.
This is the day of the week, though. If they do have a problem with it,
yeah, I don't know.
Steam
If it's
mail.
'cause there's not a lot
Make
of
their
people
own
playing,
game.
but-
Yeah.
How about that?
but no, I think even if people are losing, like, this
Hopefully
is
it's
a great
fun.
game just to like remember about all the movies you haven't seen in a while.
Are you kidding? Like with Barris's games, I've gotten my ass handed to me so many times I can't count. I'm like, wow, that's some really deep stuff. I don't know, but it's cool.
All right, I'm putting on the next question. Get ready.
Cool.
Number 6 is
Someone's going to
this.
make a comeback.
All right, I believe in you. If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine. Is that from
Crap.
Battlestar Galactica, Star Wars, Dune, or Empire Strikes Back?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, think about this one.
Yeah, I'm upset about this. I think I'm right. I don't know. I had to choose between two.
No, the
but
timer's
I
done.
had to think about who said it.
Yeah,
And
right.
That's where I got it, I think.
So this is interesting. We have mostly answers for Star Wars, 50%, and then one answer for every other option. But is Star Wars the answer? It is. Job well done.
Nice.
Obi-Wan says that, right?
Yeah, he says it to Darth Vader on the Death Star in episode 4.
Zellman's right. Tupac said it.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a look. We have the notes here. We got some other quotes, some bonus quotes from Obi-Wan.
An elegant weapon for a more civilized age. Yeah. I love that.
Yeah, you don't see that in the new trilogy, unfortunately. I don't. It's kind of like season 8 of Game of Thrones. I get.
Oh yeah, it is very disappointing.
When they destroy franchises.
Nonetheless, they took my money.
Yeah,
Well, I don't understand how they could screw that up. You had the Jedis; they're like samurai, and you had the Empire; they're like Nazis.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a martial arts nerd. I'm like, holy crap, this is fantastic. How do you mess that up? By becoming like social justice warriors and very PC.
We've had a development. We've had a big development here. Barris is winning.
Hey, Barris.
Yeah. Take the Star Wars question.
Only by 30 points, though. That's that's nothing. We could anything could change. I'm saying, don't get too comfy up there.
Don't get cocky, kid.
All right. Oh, damn it. Here we go. Number 7.
Nice.
By Grabthar's hammer, by the sons of Warvin, you shall be avenged. Does that line come from Thor Ragnarok, Entourage, Galaxy Quest, or Legend of the Seeker? Ooh.
Oh man, I thought this was something else. I specifically thought it was.
I'm gonna say this is my major. Don't trust the gifts.
Oh yeah, I do not trust the gift on this one at all. Damn. So in my head, my first thought was but I can't remember one of the dwarf's name in Lord of the Rings. Is it Gimli? He was who was in my head, and I was like, I haven't seen 2 of these movies either.
Well,
Entourage?
the majority is saying Galaxy Quest and Legends of the Seeker. The correct answer is Galaxy Quest.
Such a great movie.
A classic, yeah.
Well, it was voted by Star Trek fans as the best Star Trek movie.
Yeah, Snape's in that.
Truly. Let's take a look at the notes. Yes, Alan Rickman.
Mm-hmm.
Such a great character. Oh, it was the funniest thing. He does this. They do this commercial, and he sells out, and he uses that quote. He goes, "Buy Grabthar's hammer. What a savings!" He's a Shakespearean actor, so he's like rolling his eyes while he's doing it. And Entourage is not really sci-fi. I threw it in there because Johnny Drama has a line that's similar where he yells "Victory," and it's from Vikings.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I want to see the super line of an actor. Gimli, son of Golan. Thank you.
All right, score time.
Nice.
Barris has been overtaken by both Prunts and Miriam. All right, so this is a game. Like, it's jumping around with every question.
Sweet.
We only got a few to go, though. So this is question number 8, your final question of regulation before we get to the write-in. Here we go. Number 8 is this. Be afraid, be very afraid. A classic, does it come from The Fly, Alien, Bird Box, or The Invisible Man?
Oh, man. Wow. All right, this is messing with me because I am thinking I already picked my answer, so it doesn't really matter, but I'm thinking I don't know why I'm thinking of Hitchcock when I hear that.
Bum.
It must have been something I watched around the same time.
All right. Wow. I'm surprised The Invisible Man doesn't no votes, but it's between Alien and The Fly. But the answer is The Fly.
Alien, no one can hear you in space.
No one can hear you scream.
No one can hear you scream.
That's the scene where Gina Davis comes back and finds Jeff Goldblum trying to force his new skanky girlfriend to go into the chamber. She goes, "I'm afraid."
Ooh.
He goes, "Don't be afraid." And she goes, "Be afraid. Be very afraid."
Yeah.
And the trivia behind that is Mel Brooks actually produced that movie. He came up
I did not know that.
with that line, and he was talking to David Cronenberg, the director, about it. It said, "No, he should be afraid. She should be afraid. She should be very afraid." And that's one of those quotes that I said, it's kind of in our subconscious. It's in movies like Rio 2, Addams Family Values. And the two other ones that come to mind are from Star Wars. Admiral Akbar, It's a Trap. or the one that appears in almost every movie. I've got a bad feeling about this. Don't we all say that? So when I tutor kids, I'm like, listen to your gut. If you've got a bad feeling about it, don't go for it. I'm a fisherman. I'm like, don't bite that hook. And a lot of times I'll catch myself. It's a trap. Don't go for it.
It's a trap. Oh no, Bears.
Oh no!
Took the lead with Miriam and Zalman in second and third.
Zalman caught up pretty quick, though. It's impressive, man.
Yeah, with 3 questions right, he's in third place.
Pretty
Not
cool.
too shabby. But that brings us to the right in question. This one you won't have multiple choice.
Oh crap!
But I believe in you. So you're gonna have to write the name of a
You guys will
movie.
get
Here we
it.
go. Question number 9 is this. I know the steak doesn't exist. I know that when I put it in my mouth, is telling me my brain that it's juicy and delicious. After 9 years, you know what I realize? Ignorance is bliss. Type the movie that is from now. It could be any sci-fi movie. This is sci-fi month for the Tuesday submission game. Next week, I believe we got a game from Wookiee Trek, which I got to check in on, but I believe it's mostly done. And with him completing his game, his lady, who was another player, Chris, is upset about his game, so now she's going to write a game. So out of this, we got multiple games coming our way. Let's see.
I think I'm
Question
already
number 9
getting to it.
is done.
Wait.
Okay, so the answers are in. We got The Matrix, and then we also got Kevin Kline.
No,
It's,
it was,
it's not Kevin.
it's funny because I can't remember the actor's name, but I'm just like
Oh, well, you know what? Let me bring up the notes.
Joey Pantalone.
There you
Yeah,
go.
there you go.
Joey
There you go.
Pants.
Cypher,
Cypher.
Joey Pantalone.
I would never remember his name in the movie though.
Well, it's such a great scene because he's selling out Morpheus.
Yeah,
And he's basically saying, these are my demands. I don't want to remember it. I want to be famous too.
Yep.
I want to really
I want money.
I've only seen the first one. I don't know.
I watched them
Really?
all again.
That's the first one, yeah. The first
Yeah, it
one's
is.
supposed to be
I bought a 4-pack on a Black Friday, like at 1 a.m. at Walmart for like $1, and I haven't gotten to it. It's a shame.
first one's the one that's worth it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
after
that's what I hear, but I still
And The
gotta
Matrix is
complete it.
Cool.
Bears is only about 30 points ahead of Prunce, a little less than 30 points. Miriam is in also.
Oh, I
a
only got
very
one question
close
left.
third. But this is the question that's double the points. So theoretically, any of the top 3 could end up in first place as long as they answer fast and as long as Bears gets it wrong. All right, so half the time to answer, double the points. Here we go. When you vote, you are exercising political authority. You're using force. And force, my friends, is violence, the supreme authority from which all other authorities are derived. Is that from
I knew that.
Batman, Superman, Dawn of Justice, The Matrix, Inception, Starship Troopers? You got 5 seconds.
Oh no. I don't know.
Time's up.
Oh dear.
This is great. We got equal answers for everything except The Matrix. I guess people figure it was the last question. It's not going to happen twice in a row. But yeah, it could be from any of these, but it's only from one, and that one is Starship Troopers.
Oh no! The final
This one is a favorite of mine too. I'll watch this every couple of years. I'm doing my part. All right, so we'll bring up the notes, and then we're going to show you the final results. Michael Ironside was the one that did this quote.
Yeah. He's the one who plays Jester in Top Gun, the original. And he was also the villain in Total Recall. So great actor, but he's a professor. He's teaching the kids, it's actually very political, Heinlein's book. And it's very militaristic. It basically says not everyone deserves to be a citizen. You must serve. And there's a difference between a citizen and a civilian. You must understand responsibility. And so he's talking about, basically towards the liberals, these liberties, these votes, that's through exercise of force. Don't get it wrong. And this girl says, no. And he goes, and then he says to the other students, including Charlie Sheen's ex, I forgot her name, but Denise Richards, she was in that. And he goes, what do you think the people of Hiroshima would have said of that? And she said nothing because they're dead. And he goes, exactly. And it reminds me a little bit of this SCIF, Sam Kinison, the yeller.
Yeah, all right. I was going to ask, what's with the Sam Kinison?
Well, he's super conservative too, and he's yelling at some chick who's very liberal in there, who's said peace is the way, and he's like, good to know. I was like knee deep in rice paddies fighting the nips, and he's yelling at Dangerfield like, why couldn't we win the war? Say it, say it, say it. And of course, Dangerfield gives him what he wants there, and he goes, good answer. I'm going to have my eye on you. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it's a little bit.
Well, let's see who won.
I know.
Marion!
And it was not
sweet.
Barris. It was
Good
Marion.
job.
Yes, hats off to you.
Good boy.
101 points. No, 102 points ahead of Barris. Zalman also, though, in a very close third.
Yeah,
for coming in.
Zalman and Marion are always in the fight. And so is Markham.
That one only needed to play 2 more questions. He probably would have won.
I know a lot of the regular players that I know were busy tonight, so I have This Is the Way and a Wookiee Trek. They're not on there, but
okay, that's cool. I won't take it personally. I'm a nerd.
No. I think they appreciate this game. I'm gonna make them watch this on YouTube, which everyone out there can watch these videos on YouTube.
Cool.
It's all archived.
Yeah,
but personally, I think this was a great game. This
was a really good game, right?
I enjoyed it. I'm glad.
Feeling like I want to watch some of those movies again.
Well, I got a friend who's an AFI and NYU graduate. He got a master's in screenwriting, so he's a film nerd. Like, he's not a trivia player, but he knows a shit ton of trivia.
Yeah.
And I ran it by him.
The film part of NYU, like
Stein, he was Stein film undergrad, and then he
Stein.
Tisch. I think it's Tisch.
I thought it was Steinberg.
Stein is the School of Business. So.
Oh, whoa! Oh, I was way wrong then.
Yeah, but it's cool. And then he went to AFI for screenwriting, so he's deep into it. But I told him, I said, I don't want to annoy people, because if it's too nerdy and stuff, and we're both martial artists, like, look at the martial arts stuff. Do you think that's too deep? And people are going to be like, what is this? And he goes, get rid of this question, get rid of that question. The rest of it, he goes, actually, it's pretty good. It's pretty intelligent, which is fun, So hopefully you guys liked it.
I liked it a lot. Even if I didn't win, I don't care. But it was fun. It's fun because
there's no prizes anyway. So
and if anyone out there had a problem with it, just come back tomorrow. We'll have a sports game, and then the next game we'll have a theme game. Yeah, there's really nothing.
Honestly, that's what I like about the vibe of your game is it's competitive, but not in a bad way.
Yeah,
there's a lot of games.
You're not losing anything by any means.
You're
not losing anything when it's free.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of time, but not even that much.
So you know what I mean, Barris? There are online leagues and where it's like you're on the spot. Online quizzing league, it's like you're on the spot and you're actually adversarial to your own teammates, because they'll hold up fists and go, I know this answer, and I have to consciously say, okay, you're a really good player, but I know it too. I'm not just going to hand it off. Or I'll say, okay, strategically, I'll just hand it off because you're that much of a sure thing.
That's your wheelhouse or something like that.
Yeah, and they're more quiz bowl. They're more academic. So it's like, you thought these were long. It's like a whole paragraph on each subject.
Those quiz bowls are really tough.
Well, they had one question. It was like, who is this physicist? And it was something I never heard. And I just let loose. And I usually don't do that. I was like, I got A's in physics in college. I'd never heard of this fucking physicist. What the fuck is this? I didn't mention, I said, I didn't say I'm an MIT graduate. I got A's in physics at MIT. And if I don't know this physicist, it don't matter. That's trivial trivia. That's like bullshit. Come on, man. But then I have to bite my tongue and just, I have to humble myself and go, you know what? These guys have been playing quiz bowl since middle school. So they're going to be better at it than me. So it's okay. I have to give them their props. I'll just try to get better at it. It's fine. But I have to say, this is more fun. That's just kind of like, okay, I want to sharpen my blade.
Competitive and stressful competitive.
Well, yeah, because I've been on a game show, it is stressful, actually. And I'm a martial artist. I did full contact, and I'm a litigator. So I'm used to being in front. And I thought it would prepare me, and it did to a certain extent. But when you're up there and the lights are on you, it's a whole nother universe. So I think it's like martial arts. There's many aspects to the game that you have to work on. One of them certainly is stress. You guys are probably going to be shoo-ins because you're always performing. It's hard to perform in front of an audience, And if you're not used to it, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. That's Mike Tyson quote.
That's Mike Tyson.
Yeah, so I told him, when you're taking the LSAT or the GMAT or the SAT, that's getting punched in the mouth. Does it mean we don't put a plan together? No, of course not. We put a plan together, but we keep it simple so we can execute. You know?
I get it. Yeah.
Wise word.
Sure.
So anyway.
I feel like that's a good place to plug Varys this week, right?
Yes,
The
this
24
week.
hours of trivia.
I forgot. Almost forgot. Not really. But this Friday, if you tune in, it'll be actually 24 hours from Friday to Saturday, starting at 8 p.m. Twitch.tv /QuizBangPod. It's one of the podcasts I listen to. It's a 24-hour trivia. There's one host for every hour. My hour is at midnight between between Friday and Saturday. So it's so funny. It's going all over the place. And my game is all Marvel Cinematic Universe. Well, I have to finish putting that together. Falcon and Winter Soldier and WandaVision. Actually, all the questions are written and the answers are just not into the computer. They're not into this program, but they will be soon, very, very soon. But there's other people doing board games, video games, sports, Harry Potter. I believe there's a Star Trek, and there's a lot of them that are just random quiz, and every game's an hour. So if you want to just stop by anytime at your leisure, and all donations go to benefit UNICEF vaccine rollout. So that's one of the reasons why I'm doing it, because I believe in like this whole vaccine thing, and I think everything should be going back to the way it was, and I think that's one step forward.
Yeah, I remain optimistic. Let's get back to normal.
Yeah, it's coming.
Hope for the best.
But yeah, I think that's about our time.
Thanks for letting me do this.
Pleasure.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. A great game with gifts and notes.
No problem.
Yeah, and of course, future games on a Tuesday night. If anyone else wants to get in between then and the next Andrew game, Trivia.com. And yeah, we could pencil you in for one of these Tuesdays. But other than that, just come back for the 10 every night. Trivia.com if you want to see the full schedule. And yes, any final plugs? That was a lot of plugs, but any final plugs?
No, not really.
All right.
I am what I am, man. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It was fun for me.
It was definitely fun, man.
I am a tutor, though, so if you guys have any kids that want to be tutored, I'm even wilder as a tutor. I'm more fun.
I'll keep that in mind for mine.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Contact us here. Yeah. A pleasure. Until next time.
Yeah. Guys, have a good
seeing
night.
you guys. Thanks again. See you next time.
Bye.
Take care.
We're gonna have some fun. We're calling it hot fingers trivia. We're calling it hot fingers. You gotta answer quickly for more points.
If you played the game here before, which it's nice to see a lot of familiar faces, welcome back. No sheets, no pens for tonight. We are playing a game on our phone. Hot fingers.
Question number 24, this is the final question in this round. Give yourself a few minutes to go grab some more brews, hit the restroom if you need to.
The process in which an atom's nucleus splits into smaller parts is called what? Nuclear fission, neutron fission. We love hot fingers trivia!
Oh, my back. Oh.